Have you ever questioned the sincerity of those around you? Do pleasant smiles and kind words sometimes mask hidden envy and falsehoods? We often presume our ability to discern genuine individuals, but the reality is often more intricate. Envy and deception can be cleverly concealed, rendering those harboring such sentiments potentially perilous. Imagine a scenario. You are celebrating a significant professional achievement, surrounded by congratulatory friends and colleagues. Yet, a sense of unease lingers. Could it be that someone in the crowd is masking their jealousy beneath a facade of congratulation? Their smile might be present, but their eyes betray a different narrative. These subtle yet potent indicators can alert you to the presence of envy and deceit. Today, we will explore 10 effective techniques for detecting jealousy and deception in others. These methods are deeply rooted in the enduring wisdom of Stoic philosophy, a system of thought that has stood the test of time for millennia. Stoicism not only empowers you to manage your emotions and attain inner peace, but also equips you with the tools to recognize and address jealousy and deception in interpersonal relationships. By implementing these principles, you will cultivate resilience and wisdom in your social interactions. These techniques offer a means of self-preservation against detrimental relationships, fostering a more tranquil and fulfilling life. Before we delve into these methods, I propose a challenge. Commit to watching this presentation to its conclusion, ensuring that you absorb each lesson, as each is vital for maintaining unwavering commitment to your choices and living a vibrant and serene existence. Signal your readiness to explore the profound insights of Stoic philosophy by leaving a comment indicating, "I am ready to embark on the journey." Should you find these techniques beneficial, please distribute them among your acquaintances and relatives to collectively foster a more positive existence. Please show your support. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, ensuring you remain informed of our future insightful content. Challenge yourself to implement at least one of these approaches in your daily routine. Then, revisit this platform and declare, "I did it," sharing your reflections on the transformations within your life. I am consistently available to offer support and engage with you. Number 1, scrutinize their behavior. A fundamental tenet of Stoic philosophy is to prioritize actions over words. A person's conduct serves as the most authentic reflection of their character and motivations. Words are easily manipulated, concealed, or even fabricated, whereas actions reveal the underlying truth. When observing others, be attentive to any discrepancies between their spoken words and their actions. An individual might express friendliness and support through their words, but their behavior could paint a different picture. For example, a colleague might offer verbal praise for your accomplishments while simultaneously undermining your efforts behind your back through veiled criticism. It is their actions, not their words, that reveal their true intentions. Consider this. Have you ever encountered a situation where someone says one thing but does another? Have you dealt with individuals who promise assistance but fail to follow through? Such inconsistencies are clear indicators of insincerity, potentially stemming from underlying jealousy. As Marcus Aurelius wisely advised, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. Actions provide undeniable evidence of a person's genuine character. Take, for instance, a friend who consistently vows to be there for you, but disappears when you encounter difficulties. Such conduct betrays dishonesty and untrustworthiness. These actions, more than any words, reveal a person's authentic nature. Endeavor to observe how individuals behave when they believe they are unobserved or when there is nothing at stake. This often yields valuable insights into their true character. This is crucial for distinguishing genuine intentions from those masked by superficial pleasantries. By emphasizing actions over words, we cultivate a deeper understanding of an individual's essence. This practice not only aids us in discerning the true nature of our friends and acquaintances, but also encourages self-reflection on our own conduct. Our essence isn't solely defined by spoken words, it's equally, if not more, shaped by our actions. Secondly, assess how those around you respond to your successes in daily life. Reactions to your achievements are revealing indicators of true feelings. Those who harbor envy often struggle to conceal their unease when witnessing the triumphs of others. They might attempt to belittle your accomplishments through unfounded critique or disingenuous praise, all while harboring resentment beneath the surface. Such behavior not only strains relationships, but also exposes less desirable aspects of character. There's a saying that the only individual you should strive to surpass is the person you were yesterday. Someone who genuinely supports and respects you will celebrate your advancement and success, understanding that each accomplishment represents progress on your journey of self-improvement. Conversely, individuals who resent you will perceive your success as a threat, as an indicator that they are inadequate or lacking in effort. Reflect on the last time you achieved something significant. How did those around you react, particularly those closest to you? Their reactions will reveal who is truly sincere and discerning. Supportive individuals will share in your joy and celebrate your achievements, recognizing the effort you invested. Their feedback will generally be encouraging, supportive, and devoid of negativity. Conversely, those driven by jealousy or deceit may attempt to diminish or deny your accomplishments. They might spread rumors, offer unwarranted criticism, or even attempt to undermine your success. They may offer subtle criticisms or downplay your accomplishments, dismissing your success as mere chance while dismissing the effort you put in. So, what should you do when you realize someone in your life is exhibiting jealousy and deceit? Will you confront them directly, or will you create distance to protect yourself? Remember, Stoic philosophy advises us to release what we cannot control. Focus on your self-development and building genuine relationships instead of becoming entangled in jealousy and deception. We can perceive an individual's authenticity not only by monitoring how they react to your triumphs, but also by their behavior towards individuals of lower social standing. Let's move on to the third lesson. Observe how they interact with those who can't offer any personal gain. Stoic philosophy stresses that respect and kindness should extend to everyone, particularly those who are less influential or of lower status. A truly honorable person never demeans anyone. When observing how others treat those of lower status, pay careful attention to the authenticity of their actions. Truly empathetic individuals, whether in positions of authority or everyday people, treat everyone with respect and kindness. They understand that everyone possesses inherent worth, regardless of their position. Whether interacting with a country's prime minister or a service worker, they retain a sincere and respectful demeanor. Conversely, jealous and deceptive individuals often display kindness solely when it benefits them or when they are being observed. They tend to look down on and mistreat those who offer no advantage, showing haughtiness and cruelty. If someone's demeanor toward people without power differs dramatically from their conduct toward those with power, exercise caution. Jealous and dishonest individuals often reveal their true nature in how they treat the vulnerable. For example, consider a work colleague. If they are consistently friendly and welcoming to their superiors, but domineering and contemptuous toward service staff or those of lower status, this is a warning sign of deceit and jealousy. They value not people, but power and personal advantage. Such behavior reveals their authentic self. Observing how individuals interact with those perceived as lower in status reveals vulnerabilities and shallowness within their own character. This observation also provides a mirror for self-reflection, prompting you to consider how you treat individuals in vulnerable positions. Identifying and addressing shortcomings in your own behavior can aid in cultivating a truly Stoic mindset. It is essential to consistently remember that the way an individual treats others of lesser stature is a definitive reflection of their true character. Are you prepared to analyze and identify such individuals? Integrating this approach into your daily life can bring about notable changes in your perception and interactions. Differentiate between genuine praise and insincere flattery. Excessive flattery is often a subtle indicator of deception and envy, a warning sign frequently disregarded. Sincere compliments are inherently constructive, but when praise exceeds reasonable boundaries, caution is advised. Ultimately, your self-perception holds far greater weight than the opinions of others. Your sense of self-worth should be internally derived, not contingent on external validation, especially when that validation lacks authenticity. Do the accolades received genuinely reflect your accomplishments? When faced with excessive praise, question the motivations of the giver. Are they seeking personal gain or attempting to manipulate you? Excessive flattery is frequently a facade concealing insincerity. Those who employ it might be attempting to mask underlying jealousy or exploit your vulnerabilities. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, articulated in his Meditations that your reaction to events is more crucial than the events themselves. While receiving praise can be gratifying, considering the potential hidden intentions behind excessive compliments is important. Such lavish praise can lower your guard, making you susceptible to manipulation. Instead of being swept away by insincere praise, strive to evaluate it objectively. Remain steadfast to your core values and resist allowing flattery to obscure your judgment. Consider a common workplace scenario. You might observe colleagues who shower you with flattery but consistently fail to offer support when you require assistance. They may present a facade of friendliness and admiration in public while simultaneously criticizing you behind your back. Recognizing and addressing excessive flattery protects you from manipulative and envious individuals, fostering a more genuine and authentic existence. Always remain vigilant of the motivations behind compliments and continually reinforce your self-worth. Cultivate unwavering faith in yourself and utilize Stoic wisdom to remain steadfast in your values. Build relationships based on genuine sincerity and mutual respect. Reflect on instances where you have been excessively flattered. How did it make you feel, and what was your response? Your personal experiences offer valuable insights. Assess consistency when evaluating a person's character. Observe their actions and conduct across various situations. Determine if their actions align with their stated beliefs. Stoic principles encourage us to evaluate whether an individual's behavior corresponds with their expressed beliefs and declarations over time. This approach is valuable for recognizing insincere or jealous people. Monitor how they act in different environments. Do they maintain their values and ethical standards consistently, or do they alter their behavior to suit their needs or goals? Individuals driven by jealousy or deceit often struggle to maintain consistency. They may present themselves as affable and truthful when engaging with individuals they seek to exploit, but then display coldness or hostility when those individuals are no longer useful. For example, a person might declare their sincerity and publicly praise you, but privately disparage your success. You may detect subtle gestures when they compliment you, and this pattern repeats itself. When you detect an irregularity, avoid hasty judgments. Instead, observe patiently to determine if actions conflicting with words form a pattern. It's vital to discern if these occurrences are isolated or indicative of a recurring trend. Assess the consistency of their behavior. If they present a completely different demeanor when you're not present, this serves as a potent indicator of envy and duplicity. Another method to assess consistency involves observing their interactions with others. An honest person will engage with everyone respectfully and equitably, devoid of favoritism based on personal interests. They won't fawn over one individual while neglecting another solely for personal advancement. Consistency in conduct mirrors a person's veracity and dependability. Consider whether you recognize an individual in your life who exhibits inconsistent behavior. Do those around you uphold their values and principles under all circumstances? If not, exercise caution. Such individuals might be concealing envy and falsehoods. We are at the midpoint of our exploration today. Your presence is appreciated. Your support provides significant encouragement as we endeavor to disseminate the authentic principles of Stoic philosophy to a wider audience. Please consider liking and sharing this video to extend these teachings to your family and acquaintances, thereby contributing to the construction of a more contented and serene world. Share a comment, noting "Always observe carefully" to indicate your readiness to embrace Stoicism and your enthusiasm to continue this learning with the subsequent 5 lessons. Lesson 6. Scrutinize their reaction to criticism. Marcus Aurelius, a distinguished Stoic philosopher, once stated that if someone can demonstrate that his thoughts or actions are incorrect, he would gladly adapt, as he seeks truth, which has never harmed anyone. The one who persists in self-deception and ignorance suffers harm. This statement highlights that genuinely wise and sincere people are perpetually receptive to constructive criticism, recognizing it as an opportunity for self-improvement and growth. When subjected to critique, a Stoic perceives it as an avenue for self-refinement rather than a threat to their self-regard. Conversely, individuals prone to envy and dishonesty often exhibit negative and defensive reactions to criticism. They are inclined to retaliate aggressively, correct others, or attempt to discredit the critic. This response originates from a concern of exposing their true character or a reluctance to acknowledge their imperfections. Have you ever observed a colleague or acquaintance becoming agitated or defensive when criticized? This may suggest that they are concealing vulnerabilities and lacking self-assurance. For instance, a capable and genuine leader will attentively listen to and respond constructively to employee feedback, recognizing that this contributes not only to their personal development, but also to the creation of a favorable and efficient work environment. In contrast, a disingenuous and envious leader may disregard or even penalize employees who offer criticism, fostering an atmosphere of trepidation and anxiety. Reflect upon the last instance you were criticized. Were you open to receiving and contemplating what was conveyed, or did you immediately attempt to justify and refute it? Your answer can provide insights into both yourself and those surrounding you. Before advancing to Lesson 7, consider this. Do you know someone who habitually judges and compares others? If so, it might be prudent to reassess your relationship with them. Lesson 7. Carefully observe unintentional comparisons. In daily interactions, we frequently encounter unintentional comparisons. These comparisons are not merely innocuous remarks. They can be indicative of concealed envy and deceit, unveiling true character, recognizing jealousy and insincerity. One effective strategy for discerning envious and disingenuous individuals involves careful observation of their interactions, particularly when they make comparisons. When someone subconsciously contrasts you with others, they may inadvertently reveal more about their own character than about your qualities. These comparisons often originate from feelings of insecurity and envy. For instance, if a colleague consistently compares your achievements to those of others, it could indicate that they feel threatened by your advancement. Individuals who frequently draw parallels between you and others might be attempting to diminish your perceived worth, fostering feelings of inadequacy and unworthiness. This behavior often serves as a facade, concealing their underlying insecurities and creating a false sense of superiority. Consider a specific scenario. You achieve a significant professional milestone, and instead of offering congratulations, a colleague remarks, "That's good, but I still think John is doing better." This isn't merely a harmless comparison, it's a telltale sign of jealousy. Your colleague may harbor envy towards your success and is attempting to downplay it. Attentively listening for subtle comparisons can help you identify those who genuinely support you. Authentic friends don't feel compelled to measure you against others to validate their admiration or respect. They appreciate you for your intrinsic qualities, irrespective of anyone else. Reflect on the individuals in your life who frequently engage in these unconscious comparisons. Are they truly deserving of your trust? When confronted with disparaging comparisons, how do you react internally? Stoic philosophy advocates viewing such instances as external factors, elements beyond your direct control. This philosophical distinction allows you to safeguard your inner peace and emotional well-being. Furthermore, paying close attention to individuals' reactions to personal setbacks offers valuable insight into their true nature. Stoicism posits that failure not only gauges patience and maturity, but also provides a clear reflection of a person's underlying character and motivations. Individuals who are genuinely strong and sincere confront failure with humility and a genuine desire to learn from their mistakes. They recognize that failure is an unavoidable aspect of life, presenting opportunities for personal growth and self-improvement. They refrain from blaming external factors or attempting to conceal their shortcomings. Instead, they accept responsibility and strive to improve. These are the individuals worthy of your trust and admiration. Conversely, individuals driven by jealousy and deceit exhibit markedly different behaviors when faced with failure. They tend to seek external justifications to rationalize their setbacks, often attributing blame to circumstances or other individuals rather than acknowledging their own role in the outcome. They actively seek ways to hide or rationalize their actions, potentially resorting to criticizing others or fabricating stories to protect their egos. Have you encountered individuals who consistently attribute blame to external factors whenever they face challenges? If so, have you considered that this might be indicative of underlying jealousy and deceit? To enhance your ability to recognize these traits, pay close attention to the following indicators. When faced with failure, do they acknowledge their mistakes and demonstrate a willingness to learn and adapt? Or do they evade responsibility and attribute blame to others? A genuine individual will readily acknowledge their errors and commit to self-improvement, while a deceitful individual will prioritize ego preservation and avoid confronting the truth. As it was once emphasized, a person's true character is most clearly revealed during times of adversity. This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoic philosophy, reminding us that an individual's reaction to failure provides significant insight into their core values and beliefs. Take the time to observe carefully how the individuals around you navigate their failures. Avoid being misled by superficial words or actions. Evaluating personal disclosures. A Stoic perspective, Marcus Aurelius wisely noted that our essence is colored by our thoughts. Similarly, the manner in which individuals disseminate personal information acts as a revealing portrait of their integrity or lack thereof. Stoic philosophy encourages us to carefully analyze how individuals articulate their accomplishments and setbacks, as these narratives often betray their true nature. A person of genuine character will typically share experiences with humility, emphasizing the lessons gleaned from both triumphs and failures. This individual focuses not on self-aggrandizement, but on the growth derived from navigating life's complexities. Conversely, a deceptive person frequently amplifies achievements or fabricates them altogether, seeking to impress or manipulate others. Their accounts are often riddled with exaggerations and lack the grounded perspective of sincere introspection. One must consider whether an individual seems excessively proud of their successes. Do they dwell on inconsequential details to enhance their credibility? These behaviors often signal a desire to construct a false image rather than presenting an honest reflection of reality. Moreover, the manner in which failures are discussed is of paramount importance. A truly honest individual will openly acknowledge mistakes and share the wisdom gained from confronting setbacks. This transparency demonstrates a willingness to learn and grow, fostering trust and respect. In contrast, a deceitful person will often avoid discussing failures altogether, or if compelled to address them, will attribute them to external circumstances, blaming others or abstract forces rather than accepting personal accountability. This evasiveness serves as a stark indicator of insincerity and internal conflict. Furthermore, jealous individuals frequently disseminate personal information about others with malicious intent. They might betray confidences or distort the truth to undermine rivals. The act of spreading misinformation or negativity serves as a tool to manipulate perceptions and sow discord, revealing the spreader's own insecurities and weaknesses. In daily interactions, attentive observation can reveal these tendencies. Does an individual frequently speak disparagingly of others? Do they habitually compare themselves to others, striving to elevate their own status? These remarks are not merely trivial or petty behaviors, but manifestations of jealousy and a deeply troubled spirit. As we develop the ability to recognize these signals, we enhance our capacity to protect ourselves from negative influences. When encountering a situation that triggers contemplation, do not hesitate to ask clarifying questions. Direct inquiry can often unveil hidden motives or inconsistencies, providing valuable insights into an individual's character. Heeding your inner voice. Have you ever experienced a sense of unease or discomfort around a colleague who outwardly appears friendly and helpful? If so, heed your inner voice, as it may be signaling the presence of dishonesty or jealousy. Reflect on instances where you felt inexplicably suspicious of someone, even without a clear, rational explanation. This is your intuition at work, a vital mechanism for self-preservation. Our instincts, or sixth sense, play a pivotal role in safeguarding us from potential threats. When something feels amiss, take time for introspection and thoughtful consideration. Does the individual consistently seek to compete with you? Do they offer compliments that seem insincere or tinged with ulterior motives? These subtle actions can be indicative of underlying jealousy and deceit. A crucial question to pose to oneself is, why do I feel uncomfortable around this person? If the answer lies in their inconsistent behavior or contradictory statements, it could be a warning sign from your intuition. Consider a scenario where a colleague consistently expresses concern and offers assistance, yet a persistent unease lingers. Pay close attention to seemingly insignificant details that may have been previously overlooked. Perhaps they frequently engage in comparisons or make veiled criticisms of others' shortcomings. Even in the absence of direct attacks, a sense of underlying competition may permeate interactions. In such cases, your instincts are likely alerting you to the presence of jealousy and insincerity. Never underestimate the power of your inner voice. It serves as a potent tool for distinguishing between genuinely benevolent individuals and those who merely feign kindness. However, while intuition is valuable, it is essential not to disregard the voice of reason. Seek to harmonize both intuition and rational thought to arrive at balanced and informed judgments. This synergy will enable you to navigate social interactions with discernment and make sound decisions. After careful deliberation, it's clear that recognizing envy and dishonesty is challenging, yet vital for safeguarding our well-being and core beliefs. Individuals harboring jealousy and engaging in deceit can appear in various contexts, ranging from intimate connections to routine encounters. They might present themselves as trustworthy companions while secretly fostering unease and discord. Stoic principles offer direction for navigating life with serenity and discernment. By integrating these principles, we can pinpoint and remove detrimental aspects from our lives. Bear in mind that life is valuable and should not be squandered on those who do not genuinely uplift you. Employ the strategies we've explored to identify and steer clear of those consumed by envy and dishonesty. You merit a life brimming with happiness, tranquility, and constructive relationships. Thank you for dedicating your time to view this presentation. Allow Stoicism to be your constant companion, assisting you in attaining inner harmony and fortitude throughout your personal journey.